Hello student, welcome to digital classes. This video is for class 7, subject is science and the chapter number 5 acid base and salt. Today I am going to start a new chapter which is chapter number 5 acids, bases and salt. In this video I am going to tell you about acids and bases. What is the meaning of the term acid? We have eaten that substance such as lemon juice, turmeric, curd, vinegar, etc. These are sour in taste. The word acid is derived from Latin word acidus, which means sour. Mineral acids are corrosive and cause skin burn, so acid must be handled very carefully. These acids should never be touched and tasted. If required, we use only dilute solution of acid. Now, what is an acid? Acid has a pH less than 7. pH is a scale in which we can check the strength of acid or base. Okay, now first I tell you what is pH scale. I will show you a picture of pH scale. See, this is a pH scale. We have to check the strength of acid or base with the help of these scale. The strength of acidic is from 0 to 6 and the strength of alkaline is 9 to 14, means 0 is most acidic, 14 is most alkaline and the 7 is neutral. If we check the strength of water or pure water, that is distilled water, in pH scale, then the value of distilled water in pH scale is 7. That's why the 7 indicates the neutral substance. Now second is when acid reacts with base, it neutralizes. Third, if we put acid in water, it forms H plus ions. Corrosive reacts with most metal to form hydrogen gas. It is good conductor of electricity, means electricity can pass through it. Acid are of two types. One is organic acid and second is mineral acid. Organic acid are the acid which occur naturally, are called organic acid, like citric acid found in lemon, orange, tartaric acid found in turmeric, grapes, lactic acid found in milk, etc. Now mineral acid. Mineral acid are those which are prepared from minerals in the laboratory present in the earth are called mineral acid. For example, sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, etc. Some naturally occurring acid, now the substance, and one side is acid. Citrus fruit, citric acid, apple green, malic acid, curd, lactic acid, sour milk, lactic acid, turmeric, tartaric acid, grapes, tartaric acid, vinegar, acetic acid, tomato, oxalic acid, guava, oxalic acid, ant sting, formic acid, bee sting, formic acid, cold drink, carbonic acid, tea, tannic acid, amla, ascorbic acid or vitamin C. These are some naturally occurring acids, so you have to learn these acids and write in your class book notebook also. These are organic acid and weak in nature. Now these are the common mineral acid: HCl, hydrochloric acid, H2SO4, sulfuric acid, HNO3, nitric acid, HC2, H3O2 acetic acid, H2CO3 carbonic acid, H3PO4 phosphoric acid. There is other mineral acid also. Mineral acids are basically strong and corrosive in nature. The acid which occur in fruits and vegetables etc. are called naturally occurring acid. These naturally occurring acid are weak acid. Many of our food items contain such weak acid in various amount. These acid are also called organic acid. The acid present in some common fruits and food items like curd, grapes, lemon, vinegar, apple, etc. Or I discuss the table of weak acid or naturally occurring acid. The acid obtained from minerals are called mineral acid. Mineral acids are also called inorganic acid. Mineral acids are strong acid like sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, phosphoric acid are some commonly used mineral acid. Mineral acids are very important for the industrial point of view. These are used in manufacturing of fertilizers, industrial chemical, explosive, dyes and pigments, etc. Hydrochloric acid present in our stomach help in the digestion of food. It is also used for cleaning tiles, wash basin and toilet, etc. Strong acid. We know that the mineral acids are strong acid and their pH value varies from 0 to 3. High degree of ionization. High concentration of H plus ion means hydrogen ions. We will study about H plus ions or hydrogen ions in higher classes. The example of strong acid are hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid. Now weak acid. The pH value of weak acid varies from 4 to 6. Low degree of ionization, low concentration of H plus ion means when we add weak acid in water, it forms very less H plus ions, mean hydrogen ions. You will study about it also in the higher classes. For example, ethanoic acid, carbonic acid, sulfurous acid. Almost all mineral acids are strong, but some are weak, like ethanoic acid, carbonic acid, sulfurous acid are a mineral acid also. Generally, organic acid are weak acid that are found in fruits and vegetable are the weak acid. Now the concentrated or dilute acid. All acid are solution of acidic gas in water. A solution containing the maximum amount of acid gas is called concentrated acid. A solution containing lesser amount of the acidic gas, that is larger amount of water, is called dilute acid. When we are making a dilute acid, we add acid into water. So the water is the solvent and the acid is the solute. Concentrated acid is mostly pure. It contains only acidic gas or acid. But the dilute acid, we add acid into the water to make the strength of the acid weak, because most of the time acids are used in our home or somewhere like school, etc. So the most of places for safety the dilute acids are used. I hope everyone understand about concentrated or dilute acid. Now concentrated acid is basically the pure acid. There is very less or no water, and in dilute acid the strength of the acid is reduced by adding water, means acid is added to the water to reduce its strength or to obtain the required strength. Now the uses of acids. Sulfuric acid is used for detergent, car batteries. Ethanoic acid are used for making vinegar to preserve food, adhesive glue, etc. Hydrochloric acid is used for cleaning metals, leather processing, etc. Now bases. What are bases, or what is a base? We have seen such substance in our home like baking soda, washing soda. We use also washing soda in our home to clean clothes. Baking soda is used for making cakes, etc. So the bases are bitter in taste and their solution have soapy touch. This is because these substances are basic in nature. The substances that are bitter in taste and soapy or slippery to touch are called bases. The bases which are soluble in water are called alkalis. For example, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide are alkalis. Alkalis are corrosive in nature and harmful to the skin also. Now the pH greater than 0 means it lies between 8 to 14. We feel sleepy with base, dissolves fat and oil usually form OH ions in water solution. Means when we add bases in the water, OH ion is formed. We will study about OH ion in higher classes also. It neutralizes acid to form salt. Now what are alkalis? Soluble bases are called alkalis. All alkali is a substance which produce hydroxide ion, OH ion, when it is dissolved in water. The hydroxide ions OH aqueous means in liquid in water give an alkali its alkaline property. Alkalis only behave as alkalis when they are dissolved in water. All alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkalis. It means alkalis are soluble base, means alkalis dissolve in water, but other bases are not dissolved in water, so they are not alkalis. Alkalis come under bases, but all bases are not soluble in water, so all bases are not alkalis. Depending upon their nature, the bases can be classified into weak and strong bases. Strong bases like sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, barium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, sodium carbonate means washing soda. Now whereas the weak acid, aluminum hydroxide, copper hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, sodium hydrogen carbonate means baking soda are the weak bases. Now some common bases: NaOH, sodium hydroxide used in soap, dry clean. MgOH whole twice. Magnesium hydroxide is used for making antacid. Antacid is useful during acidity. Aluminium hydroxide, AlOH whole thrice, used for making deodorants. NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide. Ammonia is used in dyes, hair dyes, color dyes, etc. Useful bases or alkalis. The use of some typical bases are described below. Sodium hydroxide, caustic soda. NaOH is the chemical name. In soap, detergent industry, for the manufacturing of rayon, artificial fiber. In paper and pulp industry, for manufacturing other chemicals. Calcium hydroxide, slag lime, CaOH whole twice, for whitewashing, for manufacturing of bleaching powder, in leather industries, for neutralizing acidity of the soil, or for softening hard water. Next is ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH, as a cleaning agent for preparing ammonium salt. Aluminum hydroxide, AlOH whole thrice, for preparing antacid. When we have acid, when our stomach is acidic, we use antacid to neutralize its effect. In textile industry, magnesium hydroxide, MgOH whole twice, used in making antacid formulation. Now indicators. Indicators is a chemical that change color to show whether a solution is an base or acid. The indicator used for identifying an acid or base are called acid-base indicator. Okay, now let us first understand about indicator. We have tried to classify the substance into acid and bases on the basis of their taste. However, it is not possible to taste everything. Then how to know if the given substance is an acid or a base? To test if a given substance is acidic or basic, some kind of a substance are used. Such substances are called indicators. The indicators used for identify an acid or a base are also called acid-base indicator. An indicator may be defined as follows: a substance that changes its color when added to an acid or a base is called an acid-base indicator, or simply as an indicator. There are many indicators available, but the naturally occurring are turmeric, litmus, China rose petals, red cabbage juice, etc. Some commonly used indicator available commercially in the market are phenolphthalein, litmus, methyl orange. Now I will tell you the indicators, their original color, when we put the indicator in acid there is a color change or not, and what color is there in same base. Means the indicators are used to check acid and base, they change their color or not. First is red litmus paper. Original color is red. In acid no color change. In base it turns to blue. Now the blue litmus paper. The original color is blue. In acid it turns to red color, and in base there is no color change. Turmeric. The original color is yellow. If we put the turmeric in acid there is no color change, and if we put the turmeric in base it changes to reddish brown color. Red cabbage juice. The original color is purple. When we put the red cabbage juice in acid it turns to reddish color, and in base greenish yellow color. Phenolphthalein, the substance is colorless, but if we put the phenolphthalein as acid there is again colorless. If we put the phenolphthalein in base it turns to pink color. Then methyl orange. Its original color is orange. When we put methyl orange in acid it turns to red, and when we put the methyl orange in base it turns to yellow. See, this is the first 10 element of the periodic table. Next there is 10 also, means there is first 20 element of the periodic table. You have to learn the name and the short form, that is the chemical name, like hydrogen H, helium He, lithium Li, beryllium Be, boron B, carbon C, nitrogen N, oxygen O, fluorine F, neon Ne, and you have to learn serially. Now the next 10 are sodium Na, magnesium Mg, aluminium Al, silicon Si, phosphorus P, sulfur S, chlorine Cl, argon Ar, potassium K, and calcium. The last one is 20 Ca. Calcium is Ca. You have to learn serially. I repeat, you have to learn first 20 elements serially. It will be useful for you in the next class also, in this class also. Classwork, according to today's video, you have to write this in your classwork copy. Same, make a table. You have to write substance, color with blue litmus paper, color with red litmus paper, water, soda water, vinegar, lemon juice, salt water, baking soda. Like, water is neutral, so there is no color change in blue litmus paper and no color change in red litmus paper. Soda water is basically acidic, so you have to check what is the color change with acid and write and complete this.